Chris Martin injury
despite
was
the fact
sneaky a
that
big deal. That actually like really, and he obviously didn't
yeah.
look fully like himself, and that the injury I guess plays a role in that. But yeah, losing him has just kind of shuffled things up in a way that the bullpen couldn't fully afford. But Joey,
Hmm. Zach Kelly,
how?
yeah.
Yeah, Kelly too. Kelly, Joely missing. Haven't pitched for the Red Sox yet. How great is it though? How great is it to have a real closer, man? It is just what as Zach would say, what a beautiful thing. It's just a beautiful thing when you get that real deal guy coming out of the bullpen and he's got that look in his face like you're not gonna touch me. And basically no one has. I feel like the Tigers are the only team that actually put some runners on base. But he's been 5 for 5, perfect in save attempts, gets the save in game one. Doesn't even have to get the save on Sunday because of how many runs they put up in the top of the eighth. The Red Sox closer last year was technically Tanner Houck. They had a couple guys that played that role.
Right. I forgot they tried him out there.
It was technically Tanner Houck last year. Can you guess when Tanner Houck recorded his 5th save of the season?
I don't know if
I want to
that's
get
fair
the
because I don't
exact
think
date.
he wasn't the closer from
More just when a Sox closer got to 5 saves. Like that's really what I'm saying.
What did he finish with? 8?
I think he was around 8, yeah.
God, so I mean it must have been August,
It
early
was
August,
I'm going to get an exact let me
late
get an exact
July
date for you
maybe.
because it was mid-June. It was
It was
mid-June,
mid-June. Okay.
which is
I mean, they
kind of
bounced
a
him
big
around. How started games last year? He was closing games like it was.
It was June 20th. June 20th, Tanner Houck gets his 5th save of the year. The Red Sox closer, Kenley Jansen, gets his 5th save of the year on April 21st.
Here's something I'll say about Kenley Jansen. Does it kind of feel like he is a rental, and not in the term that people mean that like a short contract, but just doesn't it feel like he's just this add-on like DLC extra download that we got that
You know what Jansen feels like? It feels
what?
like when you're running the Red Sox in the video game and you trade for the closer that you've loved your whole
Yes.
life.
Right?
Yeah.
It feels like he's just I don't want to say this, but it feels like he's not on the team. It
No, I
feels,
agree.
you know what I
It's such a
mean?
weird thing. It's so weird. It feels like he's not on the Red Sox. But then when he comes out, I'm like, I'm so glad that in the video game I made that trade with the
Yeah.
Braves.
Yeah. It's like you trade your top 7 prospects in the video game
Yeah,
just to
because you're like, whatever. We're trying to win the World Series this year. I don't give a damn.
yeah.
I'm not building out a club to like do anything significant in the video game. I'm trying to win right now.
And it's the fact that it's like
Yeah.
how sparsely you see him. It's the fact that you've known him for so long that he was like making headlines last year. He led the league in saves, and the fact that we played him in the World Series, and they kind of got to him kind of a lot back then too. And now he's just here sometimes, and then what dominates.
Joey, I would argue, other than Mariano Rivera, I can't, if you were to tell me, picture a reliever from this century and what jersey are they wearing? It would probably be Kenley Jansen in a Dodgers uniform.
Yeah.
That in terms of like just the guy that comes to mind immediately. So when he comes trotting in with the Red Sox jersey on, it really does feel like we like it's we're like cheating the system or something. Like we like, oh, did anyone notice that we got Jansen and like he's on this Red Sox team that's been pinching pennies a little bit? Like we actually have a real closer.
I think the only other guy that I would feel like, whoa, he's here, that doesn't feel right in terms of like a reliever and a closer would have been Chapman himself. Like that's
Yeah.
the only guy that I think would have superseded the level of, oh damn, is he really here? But and obviously entirely different people. I'm like very glad Kenley is here. I'm also very glad Chapman is not here. But I really love Kenley. Was it this series? No, it would have been last series. He gave that post game after his save against the Twins, where he was like talking about just how much he loves Boston and still getting used to Sweet Caroline. I love that because I want to hear him at the end of the year.
Yeah.
How he feels about Sweet Caroline, I'm sure it'll be a little different, but I love that he still has that like newfound innocence. Like, I love that they sing it every game. I like him. I like him a lot. And you want to talk confidence and gut of a reliever getting on the mound? It's
Game's
overly
over.
confident. The first time he blows a save, I think my brain's going to explode.
I'm gonna blame the umps. Like if he blows a save, we're like, nah, it was the infield dirt wasn't right. The mound.
I'm just going to not
messed up.
accept it.
Yeah, bad mound tonight. We all know it. That's the only classic bad mound 9th inning.
I don't know if the humidifier was working for the balls tonight. So
yeah, whoever was pitching earlier dug too much of a hole in the mound. We all know it's a mound blown save. It's one of those. Kenley Jansen's not actually on the Red Sox. That's the funny thing. Like he's on the Red Sox, but he's not really on the Red Sox. It's one of the. You're totally right, Joe. He comes out of the pen, and I'm like, well, they'll show him now. They just like Nesson just pans to him in late game situations, and I forget every time that he's like our closer. I'm like, oh right, we got Kenley Jansen. This is sick. Like this is way different than how it's been for the last.
It's
5
almost
years.
like oh damn, the Dodgers are letting us use Kenley Jansen tonight.
Yeah, and let's be real. I forget every week that he pitched for the Braves last year. It's the Dodgers. The Dodgers is the team obviously that comes to mind. You still think. I'll watch Dodger games and I'm like, wait, Jansen's not, is he hurt? Why is Jansen not closing? What's going on here? But yeah, it's just really cool, to put it as simply as possible. It's really cool to have a real deal closer that you can feel super comfortable with in a close game late. And that's what happened in game 1. And he just came in, shut the door. And yeah, he also loves the fight. Have you ever noticed how much he picks the jersey? He like picks on his right shoulder jersey and adjusts it so much. Yeah, he does that every pitch. Like every pitch, it's like bugging him, and he like moves it back. You thought that he would have. I don't know if it's like a superstition thing at this point, but
I think they all do their own little just.
But he'll throw the ball, and he kind of has a jersey. It seems a little tight on him. He's a little bit of a bigger boy, kind of like Tellez. They have similar builds, and he's doing he like moves the jersey. It always makes me a little uncomfy, but I am comfortable when Kenley Jansen is in the game. That is the point. So shout out to Kenley, 0 ERA through 7 appearances to start his Red Sox career. Love it.
Shout out Kenley Jansen. Thanks for all the saves. You're not a real member of this team, and you're built like Rowdy Tellez.